On New Year's Eve, champagne is the go-to drink to celebrate, and today we're learning how to use champagne to make a refreshing cocktail or two.
Demetrius Zaharidis, also known as the cocktail chemist, is also showing us a hangover cure. It's in the form of a Bloody Mary, which I think is kind of interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Bloody Marys are delicious the day after.
The day after.
The day
All right,
after.
very good. Kara, the question is, who looks more ridiculous in this hat? Is it me or Demetrius?
I think you both look
It's a good tie.
very, very festive. You know what else is festive is bubbles, and so that's why
Bubbles,
we
yes.
love to have champagne or something bubbly. Maybe
Yeah, it's celebratory. You know, it's customary to have bubbles and celebrations, and why not this time of year just celebrate everything?
All right, so what do we?
So we're gonna make a Kir Royale. It's a very, very. It sounds like a fancy drink, but
It does, and you like you.
Well, I now it's one of my favorite things. Someone I said I want something light and bubbly, and they said, "Oh, you want a Kir Royale?"
Royale,
But I
delicious.
guess it's a classic old school drink.
It is. It is. It's just all it is champagne and some cassis. So some berry liqueur. It's all.
Okay.
I mean, that's it. That's it. I mean,
Well,
there's
that's
nothing more
the
to say
reason why
about
it's
it.
good. It's simple.
Yeah.
And now, would you need to use a certain kind of champagne to make a proper Kir Royale?
No, use whatever you like. I use something on the drier side.
Yep.
Just because we're putting the cassis in there, and the cassis does have some sugar to it.
Okay.
So if you're going to start with a sweet
Too sweet,
sparkling,
yeah.
it's going to be too sweet.
So cassis.
Yep.
It just colors it, makes
There you
it
go, just
festive.
a little color.
Does it get a garnish or no?
Yes.
It
Oh
does.
yes. We're going to put a nice little pop of lemon oil in there.
Oh, that's what I think is when I say, yeah, it comes, if it's done right, it comes with
Yeah.
something citrusy on the top, and it makes it really fresh.
There you go. And we'll give it to Kara today.
Thank
Try
you.
that.
Yes,
Since it's
it's
her
so
favorite
pretty
cocktail.
too.
Cheers.
It is. It's good. It's a very nice drink. Easy
It's very
drinking.
good. See,
and it's easy to make at home if you're going to have it at home.
Something bubbly, Scott. I know you're not into bubbles.
I'm not really a big
He doesn't
champagne
like
guy.
seltzer water. Or,
It's crazy.
You need some bubbles
strange,
in your life.
Strange.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's good, right?
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
good. Kir Royale. There you
Kir
go. You
Royale.
sound very fancy. Here's your Kir Royale.
Kir Royale.
And keeping with the berry theme, we're going to make a nice little vodka cocktail. Just basically a sour, or Collins, actually, with some vodka. We're using vodka today. It's from Poland, 100% rye vodka. We're going to do about 2 ounces of vodka. We already have in our tin some raspberries. If you don't want to grab fresh raspberries, you can always grab just the frozen ones from the freezer section and use those. We have a little lemon juice in here as well, and some sugar, some simple syrup. And then we're going to put our club soda in first, so that way, after we shake this.
You can't shake the club soda. Don't do that.
Exactly. You don't want to shake the club soda. It's just gonna make it flat, so it just defeats the purpose
totally
of having
would've done
bubbles.
that, so
I think I possibly could have done that, but I just noticed that would make no sense. So
Yeah.
always leave the club soda out. Don't shake it.
So we put the club soda.
so pretty.
That looks beautiful.
So I love how the fresh fruit is going to give you, and
Yeah.
you like that ripe brand also. If you don't have the fresh fruit,
Exactly.
or
Yes.
you can use the ripe, and
is,
it's all
those
natural.
are our pals. They make a very good product. So.
Keep that on
that's
hand.
it. I mean, it's refreshing, you know, because a lot of people, you drink a lot of.
And again, this is called a
whatever you want to call it.
whatever you want to the
Something delicious.
The vodka.
It's the Holy Woolly Vodka. No, I don't know.
It's very good.
I'm horrible at naming
It's,
drinks. That's why I just
light
make everybody else do it.
and effervescent.
Effervescent, yeah.
I like that.
See, we're getting you like bubbles.
I like that.
Maybe you do like bubbles and you didn't know.
So then we're, this is for the evening, and now we're going into the next day after maybe you've had, some Kir Royales.
Traditionally, it's nice to have a Bloody Mary on the day after.
It is. I love Bloody Marys in the morning. They're great. So it's a simple Bloody Mary. We're doing about 1.5 ounces of vodka.
Okay.
Sticking with our vodka again. But we're going to make this a little bit different. We're going to make it our own. We're going to make it a little more savory. So we're using some celery bitters.
Oh.
Okay. Typically, it comes with a celery stalk.
It does. So I'm just putting it in there so you can drink your celery. You could garnish it with whatever you want. You could put a cheeseburger on top of that thing. I don't know, whatever you. Doesn't matter.
Well, a cheeseburger.
In the morning.
I've seen it.
What did you just
This
add
is
there?
some cucumber bitters.
Cucumber
So we're
bitters.
sticking with that, that savoriness. And you don't
Okay.
need much. Just
This
about
This
that.
I've never seen before. What is this product?
This is a delicious Bloody Mary mix. A good friend of mine makes it down in Charleston, South Carolina,
Okay.
using all local tomatoes. Now he uses yellow tomatoes.
It's called
that's
Natural
amazing.
Blonde.
It's called
I
Natural
like
Blonde,
that.
yeah. And you could buy it on the internet. It's sold.
Oh.
So, yeah, you could.
And it's
Like
called,
Amazon?
again, Natural Blonde. That's right.
Yep, you can go right to their website. You can order from there because it's not an alcoholic product, so we
And
get
then
it delivered to Connecticut.
You'll have
Oh,
fewer
cool.
hangovers
Okay.
because it's all natural, just tomatoes, water, lemon juice, sweet hot pickle, vinegar. So I like it when you
Yeah.
can read. People are starting to do that with their drinks now. They just like their food. They want to be able to know where it
Of
comes
course.
from and read the
and they
ingredients.
should, yes, definitely.
Wanna
Definitely.
try that? You want me to try that?
I'll take a
And I did
tiny
just a little
sip,
pop
and
of
then you try it.
extra citrus, so lemon juice. I always like a little more lemon. But
Yeah,
again, you
it's
can
good.
garnish it with whatever you like.
I sometimes like
Bacon
just to
tips,
drink
yeah.
the Bloody Mary mixed
And
by
it's good
itself.
for you. It is. It really is good for you.
It's like a
Wow.
V8.
Yeah, it's kind of really
Yeah.
unique.
And most
Got a kick to it.
It does have a kick to it.
And this one here, it's not as thick and viscous as a lot of the red ones that are on the market. This is a little bit smoother, a little bit lighter.
Oh, there's
that's
the
just
kick.
more
It's got
refreshing.
green hot sauce, jalapeno,
Yeah.
and parsnip puree in there. That's
It's
what
not
that is.
overdone.
Really
It's just on the
very
backside,
good.
just a little bit there. You know what
So
I mean?
you could
it's-
drink this by itself too.
You could. I actually used it cooking. I did a pot roast in a crock pot. And I used that as my sauce.
Just this?
Yeah, that
The roast and that?
The roast and that. I mean, some more, salt and
Seasoning?
pepper and seasoning.
That's it?
But yeah,
Well,
That
and it
would
worked
be
out
good.
really well. Actually, it was surprising.
Each one of us
Yeah.
pick a glass. Karen, you want your
Karen
Keurig?
gets a Keurig Royale.
Let's
My
toast
special
to
Keurig.
2019.
Yeah, to
Let's
all
hope
good
it's a good one.
things.
All good
Yes.
To a
things.
good year.
To all of you at home.
Be sure to follow Demetrius on Facebook. Just search Cocktail Chemist.